Welcome y'all. Welcome to the LITEWORK channel. This is the LITEWORK channel where I go by the name of LITEWORK, and where I do shed the light, where I do the work 100% of the time. Today I got a question on some scriptures I read, and I had been reading. It was just something I needed to push out. It's really got a question for the audience, and especially tuning in to the conscious community, because this is something that, you know, just want to tap in with y'all, but everyone included, you know, like-minded people, just, you know, just want to see what the opinion was, and I also had something to speak on about it. So my question is why don't the black community, if they read scripture, honor the Mother Mary, or Mary, the mother of the character Jesus in the Bible? A lot of other races or nationalities I know honor her, worship her, however you want to take it, but I'm just trying to wonder why don't us, as not only just people who are Christians or Muslims, but the black race, I never hear, you know, the black race speak on Mary, even though she's mentioned in the scriptures. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, why don't we talk about it, or why don't we honor her? She is mentioned in the scriptures. So anybody want to leave a comment in the section on this topic? Anybody want to leave a comment, do so. I had questions. I got questions. You know, I mean, people above and below, wherever your level at of understanding, got questions. You know, because I wanted to bring this up to the people who listen. You know, and who want to check in to the channel. So, you know, but I do have a theory or answers to why, because I've talked about her and the character of Mary in the Bible. So my theory is God spoke of that to bring this new doctrine, or to bring this new way of teaching into the world that we live in, which is corrupt. He needed to bring it through a pure portal, which is the woman. She acts as a portal, or a casing, or covering, for which new doctrine has to come through. So that's big, y'all. For God, he called her, said she was a virgin. And most people, when they hear the word virgin, they think about non-sexual. That's just on the flesh level. You know, you talk to the average person, they're gonna, you know, when we speak about females or women, and we was to address her as a virgin, most of us would say, oh, she haven't had sex yet. You know, that's the first thing that would come to mind. But, you know, to the deep divers and the ones who get a better understanding of what that word means, my understanding of it is, he chose her because she haven't been tampered with spiritually. You know, she haven't been out here in this world. She haven't been corrupted by sin in this worldly world, by the flesh. She was pure, with a pure heart, and she probably was tempted, you know, because the world tempts us every day. So I'm pretty sure, you know, none of us on this earth gonna go without being tempted by the temptations of this world. So for God to say that he chose Mary and she was pure, she was a virgin, meaning she was pure, then that's saying something, you know. She hadn't been corrupted. She hadn't been out there in the world. She wasn't sinning. She wasn't being a Jezebel. She wasn't worried about her vanity, you know, the physical makeup. She wasn't worrying about. She wasn't out here and, you know, going to the club. She wasn't part of the community, which was just fornication. Excuse me, y'all. But she wasn't a part of that, because we know that all that was in the Bible about, you know, downplaying of other people, but she wasn't corrupted by none of that, none of that worldly stuff. So that's saying something about why did God choose her to bring the character Jesus in the Bible, which is a teaching. See, most people get caught up in the character, but I understand the teachers. I get into the teachers and why the scriptures teach what they teach. So my thing is, why don't we honor that? Why don't we honor the mothers? I mean, clearly say honor thy mother, thy father. The scriptures do, but the black community do not honor Mary. I mean, those of us who dive a little deeper, we understand that symbolically, the Mary's ISIS, you know. But we can speak on that level. But those who haven't caught up to that level, we still can teach it in, you know, on a level that the people understand. And then, you know, once they grasp that, they can oh, we caught on, and they can level up again. They keep leveling up, graduate. So, you know, I keep it on that level, because I try to dive a little deeper into the scriptures to bring it to the forefront of people who still reading the KJV and the scriptures and so on. Yeah, I can go a little deeper, but, you know, there's other people with other platforms that can dive, and when it's time for me to dive on that, I will do so. I mean, I speak on it, but I'm gonna teach it in a way to where people can understand it. So what I get from that is it still applies to today, because we speak on women out here, you know, listening to this type of music and dressing this type of way, and with children still going to the clubs, and with children, you know, still being looked up in that light as out here, you know, cutting up with the younger class, still trying to, you know, battle with these younger women, but, you know, still trying to compete with younger women or older women, all on the same level. So the reason why I'm saying is because I'm saying he chose her because she was pure. Who else would he choose? He ain't gonna choose no woman to bring a new thing into the world, new doctrine, to set the standards. To set the standards for the whole world. Why would I choose a corrupted woman? Why would I choose a woman who's still up in the club? Why would I still choose a woman who dressed enticingly? Why would I choose a woman who out here cutting up, walking up and down the street, cussing and fussing, showing her butt, you know, and fighting with these younger women, trying to keep up with these younger females, and out here grabbing at these younger men for attention? Why would I choose her? I mean, it applies. It applies today. I mean, the woman have to raise this child up. That sun glaring, y'all. But the woman have to raise this child up to an age to where they will understand, and once they grasp the world of, you know, the life as you should raise them up to be, then you can turn them loose and let them be a man. But and it just goes for today's and today's side. If me myself was to get married and have a child, I'm not choosing the woman who over here out here dressing hoochified so that child can see it and mimic it. I'm not gonna choose the woman who cut on the WAP song so they can listen to it every day. They got children 3 years old, you know this song by heart. You know, not gonna choose a woman who loves to bring men over each and every day, just, you know, full of men, and, you know, just all the household. It's people out there, we know. We still call them mama. We still call them mama. We love them. But we know females like that. You go over their house, it's a party every goddamn week. It's a party all the time. Full of people. Full of drink. Full of smoke. Dressing who's cussing and fussing. Your baby sitting right there in front of you. Or you'll tell them to go out, but they still here. They listen. They mimicking. So my point is, y'all, that's big. Because that means she was chosen. She was chosen before he was chosen. But he was chosen to come through her because she was pure. You had to have this woman to raise up this child, man, up until it's time for him to leave. That means she was teaching the right thing too, teaching him manners and how to go out here and respect women and not to be out here starting shit. I mean, yeah, teach him how to protect himself, but in a fashion where he could do it accordingly. You know, so I understand that teacher. And what if we had more men out here choosing them type of women? Not saying that the streets ain't gonna grab these kids, or the schools won't grab them, or you know, they be influenced by other things. But if get first, you gotta, I mean, you know what I'm saying, give the child a chance. If the child ain't got a chance from the get-go, he in a losing battle. He'll never be able to climb. He never be able to climb out that battle, because he already losing from the jump. If this baby being raised in that environment. Now you could be inside an environment, but still it starts in the home. That's where it starts. So, you know, and then we got people that encourage them babies to do these certain things. They talk like this, oh, that's funny. It's funny. Until that child grow up. Then you go on to cry. It's funny. You see the little baby doing the little dance. They see, it's funny. Oh, look, taking pictures. It's funny. But it's gonna turn into a cry when she get pregnant at 12, 13. Oh, what you doing out there? That's what she saw. That's what she seen. Man, I'm telling you, man. It's real. Children do slip, but you put that foundation down right, man. That child gonna remember them words, man, when they go out. So, again, back to the point is, we don't worship. Why do we don't, the black, you know, nation, or the people of color don't worship Mary? We don't do that. Why? That is important. That teaching of her was important. Just to mention her, to say, okay, I'm gonna choose Mary to bring this new doctrine into the world. That's big. We don't speak enough on that, about the pure women out here. And it's a reason why that these radios and the entertainment business have these women to perform these songs and entertain and dress provocative in that manner. That's one of the reasons why. So the child won't look up to that mom in that fashion, to be raised out here to be that next Christ, or to be the one to bring this new doctrine into the world. Y'all think that was just by not done on purpose? Y'all just just thought it was just to be done just for entertainment. No, that's purposely done, y'all. For the entertainment and the music business to have these women to sing these type of songs and act these way and dress this way. It's done purposefully. Purposely, y'all. Y'all have to know that. But we showing down on the woman who ain't drinking or smoking, who ain't out here, don't want to party, considered as squareness or lame, or oh, she don't do that. You need to open up. Man, ladies, if you a part of that, don't fall into that temptation, because you on the right path. And then when I say that, it's gonna be a lot of women that say, oh, she thinks she still, you know, trying to tear you down. Stay on the right path. So my question is, y'all, why don't we, it's mentioned in the scriptures. If you grew up reading the scriptures or somebody talk, it's mentioned. And if you didn't, then, you know, like I say, for the conscious community, we say black queen. You know, we ready to say, oh, goddess black queen. Then let's speak on that. Why is that goddess speak on it? Speak on it. And some of them, a lot of them are doing the job, but you know, I ain't gonna go on slide down to another topic, but man, you know, it's deep, man. But yeah, just for the ones who, I'm just asking the question, why don't we speak on? If you read the scriptures and all of us say, you know, they believe in God, then let's start teaching that about the teachings of Mary. Because it's only frankly, it's only small, but those are the ones we got to catch, because they don't mention a whole lot of it. So, you know, don't look past it. We skim past it because it's only a small little portion that mentions her. You know? But she had that spirit down in her first. So she had the spirit in her first. Before he was able to shine his light, she had the light in her. The light was in her, or God wouldn't have chosen her, y'all. So that's all I wanted to, you know, bring about. Like, why don't we mention her? And like I say, to the ones that know, we know that symbolically, you know, Mary is Isis in the ancient time. And we can speak on that too if y'all choose to do so. You know, I'm open to conversation. But yeah, y'all, this is the LITEWORK channel. Go by the name of LITEWORK. Well, I shine the light, do the work 100% of the time. And I love to share. And that save, heal, and restore empowerment. Till the next time, y'all. Check me out. Like, share, subscribe. Later.